Okay, hello. So this is the first introduction to loose lead walking. We start this when your pup has been with you in and around a week. And we always start in the home because basically at that point that's the environment that they're most used to, which means that you're more likely to get their attention. Once you've got it consistently in the home and they've built up a general understanding of it, that's when we can then progress it to outside environments, quiet residential type areas. So today I'm using Dutch. He's a 14-year-old Jack Russell, and to be honest, he's probably not going to be very good because he's never done this before, but I just wanted to show you a dog that's a similar size to the puppy. He's actually started to shake because I don't think he really knows what's going on. But rather than using Lottie, who's a full-grown Labrador, hopefully this will give you an idea of what we need to do. So at this point, we've already got the pup used to the fitting of the collar and the lead. If the pup at any point starts to bite the lead, it doesn't matter. Even if you treat at the right position, they'll learn to not bite the lead because a good treat or a toy is going to follow. So initially I'm going to use treats, but again, he's not really foodie, so he might not actually take them, but just kind of know that your pup more than likely will. So initially, before we start it, we want to initiate a little bit of movement towards the handler. So we're not too bothered about this left-hand side originally, we're just initiating that movement towards the handler gets a treat. So what you can do, you want to keep the lead loose so you're not creating the tension and yanking them towards you, but you can take a step back. And if, for example, they do that, what I'd do is I'd just reward the look. So I'd take a step back and just wait. And then we're going to make a little noise. It's really, bless him, he's not. Good. There you go. So, is he going to take it? He will take it. So, and then once I've got it, move right, good. And you see you started moving towards me. So you don't need to wait until they're right next to you to reward. The second they initiate that movement towards you, say good or yep, whatever you use, and then always reward in this position by your left hand knee, because that's the area we always want the dog to be. So I'll move again. Yep. So did you see then how I was going to that tree? He didn't make that really strong movement towards me, but he looked a little bit and went to move, so I'm right in there with a yep. So basically he's learning wherever I go, so I should have waited for him to finish the treat before moving. Yep. And you see that little movement? So basically he's gravitated towards me. Once you're getting that consistently, so you're moving around and he's following you, then you can start rewarding more just by being by your left-hand side here. So the dog knows that this area here is where the good stuff happens. So I'm going to give him a little treat there. And then what you can do is when they're finished, take a step forward. Yep. And you see the second he moves, I've marked yep and treat, and then you can turn 90 degrees. So he's not gone, so I'm going to turn again. Yep. And the second he moves, and I think you'll get a bit of a stronger reaction with a guide dog puppy, because like I said, he is 14. So I'm going to step forward again. And you see, when I'm stepping forward, I'm still keeping that lead loose. I'm not giving him any help. It's got to be him. So he's not doing that, and so I'm going to turn over here. Yep. So you are giving them a hand, and you can turn 90 degrees like this. Yep. And he's done it, or you can turn 180 degrees, and basically, obviously, the behaviour we want long term and both now is that nice U-bend in the lead. If you've got a dog that isn't foodie, and you've built them up so they enjoy a particular toy, you can do the exact same principle but with a toy. And again, I don't think he's going to play really with it. I'm going to try a couple. So it's the same principle, but as soon as he makes that movement, mark with a yep or a good, keep that word consistent, then get out the toy and play. And then you can actually do some movement with the toy as well. So basically he's getting that reinforcement still on that side. So for example, I'll go there, yep. So I don't think he will, but pretend he's playing and you can kind of move forward with it. I'll try his other toy, he prefers that. Yep.
He wants the food.
He's not too fussed, so I'll go back to the food. So again here, so I turn 90 degrees like that, yep. So you see, as soon as he's made that movement, and then he's marked there, always wait for them to finish the treat before moving. And move forward again. And what you want is normally they should then start walking with you that way, but he's not, so I'm going to turn again. Yep. And mark by my left hand side. And then when we're getting that fairly consistently, that's when we can start moving outside. But speak to your supervisor before you do that. But that's how we start building it up at home. Thank you.